With your feet shoulder width apart or slightly wider and a nice tall chest. Pull yourself down with your feet between your legs, hinging. We'll tempo these squats by starting 1 second at the top, 5 seconds to get down, 2 seconds in the bottom, and then explode with your glutes to the top of the squat. You can increase the difficulty of this movement by adding reps and by adding a squat hold in the bottom after you're finished your reps. It's important that your muscles are on in the bottom of the squat hold. The weight will be in your heels, your knees are tracking over your toes, your core is on tight, and your chest is up proud. Be sure that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. Keep your shoulders and hips square to the front of the room, dropping your hip to tap the floor and come back up to a side plank. You can increase difficulty to this movement by adding an arm raise. The next progression would be place the weight in your hand. Be sure that your wrist, elbow, and shoulder are in a straight line, tapping your hips and shoulders square, adding that arm for the next progression. With wrists, elbows, and shoulders all in a nice straight line, track your elbows back to move your hips and shoulders at the same rate towards the floor. You can increase the difficulty by bringing it up to your toes. Our next progression will be to widen our grip. Be sure that the hips and shoulders lower and rise at the same rate. In this progression, you will have one hand slightly in front of the other. All points of performance remain the same. You will switch then and have the opposite hand slightly in front of the other.